Welcome back to Sea Over the Times. Well, I am, Mount Hermon is across from me. This is called Mizpeh Valley, just like the Bible talks about in Joshua chapter 11. I want you to see this view. I got the sun shining in my eye, so I can't see what you guys are seeing. But it is beautiful. And I'm doing videos on my other phone as well. But, which I will edit and do all of that later. But, of course, a Mizpeh means watchtower, and it was called Watchtower Valley. Well, here we are, and we can see the view. It is beautiful. And guess what's on the other side of Mount Hermon? Wouldn't you know, a ski resort, just like they mimicked this location in the Middle East. So I wanted you to see this. This might be the last video I do for today, or live I do today. Somebody's got some drones. I brought my drone. I gotta figure out how to fly the thing. But let me go up just a little bit higher here. Oh, look, I got company. Dirt bikes. There's that drone. Anyway, I wanted you to see the valley in the background. And there's a reservoir here at the foot of the hill, and then I think it's south. I'm all turned around. I don't know what direction I'm in right now. But it's called Pine Valley Reservoir. And they are hiding stuff under there. They created, anytime they create a reservoir, they're hiding things. They're covering. There's 2 towns that are covered under there. I was doing some research on it. And this whole valley behind me is like a fortress because it's surrounded on all sides. And I believe that's what Mount Hermon meant, like a fortress. I'd have to pull up the meanings again. I don't have my Bible in front of me right now. And but anyway, you can see this is definitely look out, a watch. It would have been a watchtower. Who knows? They probably had some buildings and stuff. I mean, there's all kinds of rocks around here. I passed a whole bunch. Here's Mount Hermon right there behind me, behind that pole right there. You see all those rocks? So, anyway, I wanted you guys to see this. And it's exactly in the direction and exactly as described, just like the Bible says. I tell you guys over and over, the secrets to everything is in the Hebrew meanings, because the Hebrew meanings give you a description of the areas and what they were known for. So this is how I've been able to find everything, and everything here, I have found well over 500 biblical locations so far, and I've been able to do it by following the Bible's directions. Once you find one location, such as the Tower of Babel, everything else falls into place. You just got to follow the directions. And then pull up the Hebrew meanings that give you descriptions of the areas. So, I will, like I said before earlier, I will take these videos, download them, and then edit them later, and then share with everybody. Yes. Oh, can you hear me okay, though? Even though it's windy? Okay. I'm sorry. Can you hear me okay, though? I'm sorry. Yeah, the wind is, okay. I just want to make sure. I wanted you guys to see the view, but, yeah, the wind is coming from the west. So, anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Like I said, if you follow the Bible's very specific directions and pull up the Hebrew meanings of the location names gives you a description of the areas and what they're known for. And voila, it looks exactly like the Bible describes it. And I didn't have to go digging or excavating anything either. Just follow the directions. So anyway, I just wanted to share this one more time. Hopefully the wind isn't in the phone too much. I want you to see. And I will get off here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to or do anything else to go live today. I am in the morning because like I mentioned earlier, we're going to Moab and we are flying over. I got a tour booked to fly over the Zered Gorge. Well, the Bible called it the Zered Gorge. It's the gorge that's on the southern border of Moab, just like the Bible says. And I dare you to look in the Middle East, because there, you know, there is no Moab in the Middle East. However, if you pull up images, if you pay attention to the images, it'll say one location and it's a certain size. Then it'll say it's bigger and everything. But the Bible also says that Mount Nebo was in the land of Moab. And when you look at the Middle East, where they say Mount Nebo is never in the land of Moab. And Ammon seems to move around, and so does Edom, and the size and everything like that. So, I don't know. I'm trying to make sure you guys can hear. I know the wind is blowing, so I don't know from which direction to block it. But anyway, so we're going to fly over that in the morning, and I will try to go live with that. I will definitely be shooting a lot of pictures, and I'm going to be sharing that with you guys. So I will talk to you later. I look forward to sharing more with you guys. All right, I will talk to you later.